CrazyTalk 6 is basically a facial animation creation program that enables one to create facial animation just by importing an image file of any kind of characters, from human to animals, even non-living objects like cars, toys, and even action figures. The following is the tutorial video to show you how easy and fast one can create facial animation just by using CrazyTalk 6. So to start off, we'll click CrazyTalk 6 program to execute, and we go to stage 1 of model creations. To start off, we just click model, then at the left top, import image. Since I'm not too bad looking, so I'm just going to use a picture of the real person of myself and also the 3D avatar version of myself. So just open up to import it in. Here we will need to crop the area that we need. For this stage, you need to place point 1 and 2 at the side of your eyes, point 3 and 4 at the side of your mouth. CrazyTalk 6 can support up to 4 face profiles, but here I'm just going to show you 2. So since we still have another face profile over here, so what I'm going to do is to click Add Model, and again to place those points accordingly. So since these 2 faces are human, so we are just going to use human for both and click OK. Now, the following step will be very important. We need to click on Basic Facial Mode. As you can see here, there are points that you need to actually cover on the main features, which are your head, your eyebrow, your eyes, your nose, and also your mouth. So this part we need to drag it up to cover the hair, and the inner part to cover your skull or your head. And you will need to repeat the same step for the second face as well. So to continue, we actually need to increase the points so that we'll make it more detailed. So we need to go to Detailed Facial Mode. In this mode, the points will be increased, so we can actually just zoom in to place the points accordingly, and to make further adjustment out of it. So since I already have one done earlier, I'm just going to close this one, and I'm just going to open up the one that I did. So I'm just going to go back to model again, back to stage number 1, and when I click on detailed facial mode, and you can see when I'm zoom in, all the points are placed accordingly. Same to this one as well. You can always change your background as well. Like what I did here is actually just to import an image file. And I'll change my blank white background into a color background. So once we are done here, we're basically done in stage 1 of model creations. Now we move on to stage 2, script creations. To do that, go back to the top panel and click script. In this stage, it's all about having our model speak or having them having conversations between one another by importing a pre-recorded audio file, or you can choose to record the audio directly, which is your own voice, or you can use text to speech. Since I already recorded a few files earlier, so I'm just going to kick in the audio directly from my pre-recorded folder. So I have the first script for Greg, the real human Greg. Then the 3D Greg will actually answer to the questions. Then the first character Greg will talk about something else. And lastly, the 3D Greg will answer. So once the audio kick in, the lip will automatically synchronize with the wave or tone of the audio, making the lip moving accordingly. Let me just play it for your reference. Okay, so as you can see here, the conversation has kicked in, but there is no facial emotion or expression for both of them yet. Therefore, we will apply some preset emotives into the script. To do that, we go down to emotives. Just click on any emotives that you want. So I'm applying a happy emotive for the first script. Go back to stage again, click on the second script for 3D Greg. Apply the emotives again. So once you apply all the emotives, let's play back again and see. Despite using the existing emotive templates, you can always create and apply customized facial emotion with a powerful feature of CrazyTalk 6 called facial puppeteering. Facial puppeteering can be done by just selecting the facial areas that you want, preview and record it directly into script just by clicking and moving your mouse to control it. Let me show you how it is done using another new model. We have Mike here, and we want to make Mike a very grumpy person. So again, I have a pre-recorded audio for him. Grumpy Mike. Let's take a look at it. As you can see here, the audio kicked in, but again there's no facial expression at all. So this time we're going to use facial puppeteering. So for this you need to click on the script, go to timeline, and at the left panel go to puppet control. So once you click it, there's another puppeteering panel coming up. So as you can see here, we have puppet profile of wicked, goofy, youthful, attractive, and also grumpy. So since Mike is a very grumpy person and I want him to be an angry person as well, we'll just go to grumpy and we'll go to angry. So as you can see here, under this full face control, these are the facial areas selected. But I want it to be more. I can click on the areas that I want. And before I can start record it, I can just preview it just by clicking preview. Press spacebar and move your mouth to preview it. You can also do left click to make the model blink. So once I'm satisfied with this, I can just press record, press spacebar again, and I'll just have Mike showing his facial expressions. So this is how the facial puppeteering can be done. So we move back to the stage again and play back. And you can see the facial expressions has been recorded. Once your video is done, the next stage and also the last stage that you need to go to is actually the output. So again, we go to the top panel, click output, and as you can see here, there are various format of file you can choose from AVI until WMV, or you can also choose to upload it directly to your YouTube account by signing into your account. CrazyTalk 6 also support 3D stereo visions or 3D stereoscopic view. So once you click on this button, 3D stereo visions, you can just export it into 3D view, whereby you can view it later part with your 3D glasses. You can also choose your target resolutions and export it into the video format that you need. So that's all for now, and I'm leaving you with the videos I've created, including the 3D stereo version of it, for your viewing. Thanks for now, and this is Greg, signing off from DGRooster. Greg, what are you doing here? Yo, I think I was called to be a model for CrazyTalk 6. How about you? Really? What a coincidence. I'm here for the same reason too. Where's the camera? Are we live on TV? Are we going to be a star soon? Dream on, man. We were being used only for CrazyTalk 6 tutorial video. You are such an idiot.